YouTube. This is not late. Today's Sunday, but I'm probably gonna post it on Monday because I want to post the meetup video first. It's day or number 6, I think. Can't believe it's been 6 weeks since I started this series of album recommendations. Now, of course, let's get on to the quick one, just in case you don't want to watch the whole video of me and my opinions. Run the Jewels 2. Apparently Run the Jewels' best album. I slightly give an honorable mention to Black Messiah by D'Angelo and the Vanguard. Honorable mention. I'm gonna go more into depth with this one later. Recommend. Now to get into the nitty gritty details. Run the Jewels 2, LP and Killer Mike. Now, I am not a fan of LP's production style and his older type of rapping. Other than that, I'm fine. Killer Mike is pretty good on this. LP raps more accessibly on this album than like the other one I listened to. This one, Fantastic Damage. But even if it's more accessible, this man was on production majority of the time here. LP. His production is very difficult to get into. It's very odd to get into. That's like the one thing I'll say. So that's why I didn't like. That's why I gave it a slight honorable mention. Just in case maybe you're feeling like it. Maybe give this a listen just to see if it's good or not. Black Messiah, I gave an honorable mention to this. I am not familiar with this type of music. It's more like it's different. It's completely unique from what I've listened to. Very, very unique. That's why I give an honorable mention. It's also actually pretty good, even if it is very unique and I'm not used to it. To be kind, this is 2 hours long, 10, only 10 songs. Only 10. That's a 12-minute average. There's a 37-minute song on here. There's a 17-minute song on here. But I recommend this because it changed the way I view music. Specifically, longer songs. Now, this could also be an effect from, there's one song/album I heard called The Microphones in 2020, which is a long 44-minute song that is an album. That I was like, this is pretty good. I wouldn't save it to a playlist because it's 44 minutes, but it's not bad. When I listened to this, I realized I could come into this with the perspective I usually have on jazz music. I listen to this. Now, jazz music usually has long songs. Usually, jazz music has like above 7-minute songs. Or, like something along those lines. Something maybe even equal to 7 minutes or below. But you come into jazz music with that perspective because a lot of the songs are just instrumental, at least the jazz I've listened to. So then, it's not amazing to just save a bunch of jazz music onto your playlist with no vocals, and it's just like pretty good instrumentals, or just pretty good jazz music. So then I came into this, even though this has vocals, I came into this with the view of long music in mind, which I haven't really done for any album yet, because it just never came to mind, and it really changed my view on shit. Like I feel like I've opened a new way to experience music in general. Now I will say, even if I didn't come into this with that perspective, this was still a good album, honestly, bro. There's also another song on my Discover Weekly that helped me change my viewpoint, which is a 20-something minute song that was really good. It had to go on archives. That's just what I have to say on why this 2 hour, 10 minute, or 10 song album is a recommendation in my opinion. Death Grips, man. There's like, I'd say this could have been split into a couple songs. There's a lot of difference for the most part in this EP. This is an EP. This is 20 minutes. Now I listened to 5 albums and EPs this week. Driver's Ed is not great. That's all I have to say. This could have, if this was split up, there'd only be like 1 or 2 misses out of like 9 or 10 songs on here, and they're all really short. There's some like really, really great songs or parts on here, I guess. Very good Death Grips, you know. This is still worse than the Money Store though. Now, after 2 rock albums, this is 2. Swans is also a rock album, but it felt fucking different. This is probably in my top 3 rock albums of all time. I don't listen to much rock at all, and as you guys know, or as I think I probably described this, I'm gonna listen to the top 5 on Rate Your Music of, you know, albums, EPs, DJ mixes, and mixtapes, going down from 2021 to 1959. I changed it, or 1958. So I won't get to like a good amount of rock until later. The only other rock album I think I've listened to, okay, there's a couple, but there's Loveless, Anything by Block Party, I don't know if that counts. You know, OK Computer. I think this counts. Block Party. Ants from Up There. Paranoid. This counts. The Glow Part 2. My hand hurts. Either or. That's metal. For the whole world to see. This Blur album. My hand hurts so much right now. You Won't Get What You Want. Twin Fantasy. I think it's rock. This is. I've listened to quite a bit, but this is in my top 3 rock albums. Loveless is obviously number 1. Okay, it's in my top 5 rock album of all time. It's an EP, but this is fucking great. You know, this is such a good album in general. It's I don't know. It's just great. It's probably my favorite. Compared to Twin Fantasy 2016 or 2016, this is better in my opinion. I love this album. This album was great. Definitely the best out of the 5 I listened to this week. And it honestly just made me happy that I even listened to music this week because of special ed, you know. Special ed, driver's ed. That's it. I don't know. Don't expect me to actually do that many albums sooner or later because I am caught up with Driver's Ed. I'm very sorry. It's hard to do stuff when you're really busy. You come back home at like 6 p.m. and you sleep at like 10. Sure, like with the 4 hours I have, I could do shit, but nah. This is rock. I forgot. Folk. I don't fucking know. Now, this is what I'm not looking forward to. I don't care about Kanye's controversy. I just don't like this dude's music that much. Yeezus is probably like my second, third favorite Kanye album. And I think this is like a high 7 or a mid 7. Nah, because then My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy would have some. It'd be like equal to this. My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy is dog shit. Get out of here with that. It's not good. It's not an 8 or a 9 or a 10. It's not even top 30 hip hop albums. If it came out this year, it wouldn't be top 5 hip hop albums this year. Get off of that man's German. Nah, okay, that's a bit far. Chill out. Get off that man's bratwurst. On God.